Once you have gotten a discovery visit, you need to know something about that prospect before you go in. You do not want to go into any visit completely cold. Now, the first thing that I recommend if you're undertaking a little donor research, and probably if you're watching my channel, you're not at a nonprofit that has a dedicated donor researcher on staff. So you're going to have to DIY this, right? So the first thing I want you to do is research in your database. If you don't have a CRM or a constituent relationship management database or something to that effect, I want you to go look at whatever you can. I want you looking at that gift history in your finance database. I want you looking at files. I want you looking at notes that were kept before. And if there are not a lot of notes and things like that, if no one else has met with these prospects before, remember that. And you need to be a database darling, and you need to be putting stuff into that database for future employees of your nonprofit. Also, a good Google does a lot. You can find so much information on Google these days. Go past the first page. Make sure you're looking at like the first 3 to 5 pages of results. When you Google your prospect's name, you can learn an awful lot about them. So oftentimes these folks are highly accomplished, and you will find that there are news articles about them and different things that they've done in their local area, other organizations that they have partnered with, stories about their work or awards that they have won. So read all of the articles. Don't just notice them and read the headline. Read the entire article. Take the time to do that. And you're going to notice different things. And so these things are, you might skip these particular things, but they are really relevant to your work. You want to know about their family. They're not going to be a planned giving prospect if they have 8 kids and 25 grandkids. Probably their legacy, their assets are going to go into the family. So this is important stuff to know. There may also be, if they're a high net worth family, the family and the descendants may need to be involved in decision making if you're looking for a large gift long term. So noting things about the family is important. Their work. This is going to tell you a lot about their income, of course, but also the amount of time that they have. If someone is a CEO of a $1 billion company or high up in that company, they're not going to be the person that's going to have time to volunteer at your organization, right? So that's not necessarily the person you want to ask to be a board member. Right? So these are things that you need to pay attention to. And causes. You want to know who else they're supporting, because that gives you a clue into their values, and you can begin to assess before you even meet with them whether they're in complete alignment with your organization, your cause, your mission, your values. So this is where I would start. It's basic, it's DIY, but it is definitely going to give you a leg up going into the conversation, and it's going to enrich your database long term if you do this process and then you're recording all of it and filing it away properly.